Have you heard that getting up 3 times each night to use the bathroom is just part of getting older? Have you heard that losing your ability to perform sexually is something you can't avoid? That's the story they want you to accept. If you're past 60, understand that issues with your prostate are not a life sentence. They come from everyday choices that many of us make, not knowing the damage they bring. Today, we're going to list the 10 everyday choices that are quietly causing swelling in your prostate. I promise you're doing at least 5 of them without even knowing it. The worst one? The first, a common error that might be robbing you of your calm and your well-being. As a doctor, I can tell you that plenty of men stay healthy and free of pain well into their 80s and 90s simply because they steer clear of these choices. Watch to the very end to learn how to remove these troublemakers from your daily life and begin feeling better in a natural and secure way. We begin our list with the 10th choice, and this one will correct a false idea for many of you. The false idea that cutting back on water before bed will improve your rest. This is one of the most harmful steps you can take for your prostate. Here's the real fact. Not drinking enough water turns your urine more sour and thick. This keeps bothering your bladder, which then pushes against and swells your prostate. That's why you feel the strong need to use the bathroom even when your bladder is only half full. Long-term lack of fluids is one of the key causes of prostate growth. It's a loop of hidden harm that gets worse each day you overlook your thirst. The fix is straightforward and effective. Sip water steadily all day long. Do not hold off until thirst hits, for by that time your body lacks enough water. Your aim is straightforward. Clear urine. This soothes your bladder, eases strain on the prostate, and stops it from puffing up. Water is not against you. It is your greatest friend. Aim for clear urine, and do not shy away from water due to worry. Treat it as a barrier to guard your prostate. Now, let us discuss habit number 9. This one is tricky since it usually stems from other issues. Too much sitting. When you feel worn out and low on energy, what's the first thing you do? You sit down, you take a break. It feels like the sensible choice, but for your prostate, it's a real problem. Sitting for long stretches puts steady pressure on your pelvic area, which slows blood flow and leads to swelling in the prostate. It's a harmful loop. Being tired prompts you to sit, and sitting makes the swelling worse, which might be behind your urinary troubles and unease. Those issues then disrupt your rest and vitality. How do we stop this loop? With micro-movements. You don't need a gym, just one simple rule, the 30-minute rule. Every 30 minutes, get up from your seat, reach your arms overhead, step over to the kitchen, and gaze out the window. This easy action eases built-up tension, gets your blood flowing again, and signals your body to stay alert instead of slowing down. Keep in mind, your body is designed for activity. Don't allow a sedentary way of living to lead to serious health issues. Now, let's turn to the 8th habit. If you are one of those men who always plans restroom stops before heading out, or who wakes up several times during the night, this habit could be the primary cause: consuming too much caffeine. Plenty of men enjoy their coffee or tea, yet they fail to see that caffeine directly bothers the bladder and prostate. It boosts the amount of urine your body makes, while also making it tougher to fully empty the bladder. This sets off a repeating pattern of buildup and swelling that just makes the signs of an enlarged prostate even worse. That uneasy feeling, that sudden need to go, it's usually caffeine causing the trouble. So what do? The solution is not to get rid of it completely, but to handle it wisely. Savor that first cup each morning. For the others, consider decaffeinated coffee or herbal teas instead. You could be amazed by the ease this easy switch provides in only a few days. It's not about giving things up, but about wise decisions that restore your control and ease. 7th habit not only impacts your prostate, it strikes at the core of your manliness, your hormones. I mean eating spicy and processed foods every day. Lots of men are unaware that your diet directly affects your testosterone. Highly processed foods and ones full of bad fats can upset your hormones, boosting estrogen and lowering testosterone. This upset is a recognized danger for an enlarged prostate. Plus, the direct annoyance from very spicy foods, and you create the ideal mix for swelling and unease. The positive side is that food can act as your medicine. Rather than an eating plan that upsets, choose one that balances. An eating plan full of foods that reduce swelling, such as green leafy vegetables, nuts, avocado, and berries, not only soothes the prostate, but also aids in balancing your hormones. If your food is from boxes, your well-being is controlled by big companies. If it comes straight from nature, you control it. You decide, and that can affect your daily mood. Before we discuss the 6th habit, if this is starting to make sense to you, write 1 in the comments so I know we're heading in the right direction. If it's not clear yet, write 0 to help me improve this material just for you. And as you do that, please tap the subscribe button and turn on the bell alert, since you won't want to skip any key health advice made for men over 60. Now let's turn to the 6th habit. This is an action we all take, assuming it's no big deal. But for your prostate, delaying your urine too much is like a creeping disaster. It might happen during a work meeting, while stuck in traffic, or even waiting for the TV ad to end. Each time you push aside the need to use the restroom, you're making your bladder expand past what it can handle. Picture it as a balloon stretched too far. The strain doesn't just remain in the bladder. It shifts down and presses straight on your prostate. As the years go by, this steady strain brings small damages, soreness, and puffiness to the prostate area. And it's an even bigger issue for men in later years, since the muscles that manage it all grow weaker on their own. Postponing urination can also result in not draining fully, which leaves behind old urine, a welcome spot for germs and infections that make the soreness worse. The answer? It's the easiest one there is. Pay attention to what your body is telling you. When you feel the urge to go, respond right away. Don't put it off. Keep in mind that your bladder and prostate work closely together. Strain on one will quickly impact the other. Honoring that natural urge is among your strongest ways to stay safe. Now we've come to the 5th habit, with no room for halfway measures. Smoking is without question one of the greatest threats to your prostate. And don't let it trick you. I'm not only speaking of people who smoke themselves. Breathing in smoke from others is nearly as dangerous. Picture each cigarette as a poison explosion inside your system. Those harmful substances slow down your blood circulation, starving your prostate in the process. These things bring on severe swelling and harm the sensitive parts of the prostate. As time passes, this ongoing assault not only causes the prostate to grow larger, but also greatly raises the chance of cancer. For men older than 60, the harm happens even faster. Your body doesn't fix itself as well anymore, and smoking takes away the helpful nutrients it needs to protect itself. If you smoke, the smartest choice you can make for your well-being right now is to get help to stop. Speak with your doctor. There are treatments and aids to assist you, and the great thing is, the good effects begin almost right away. In just a few weeks, your blood flow gets better, swelling goes down, and your prostate can at last start to recover. And if you don't smoke, put your health first. Stay away from places filled with smoke. Just that one choice can bring you more years of good health and ease in your life. It's always possible to safeguard your body, no matter your age. Habit number 4. Treating your body more poorly than you treat your car. Consider that. You get your car oil changes and routine care to stop it from breaking down, don't you? But when did you last get a checkup to prevent issues in your own body? For many men, the reply is only when trouble starts showing. That's a risky way to go, especially for prostate matters. Prostate troubles develop without any signs. In the beginning, there are no clear signs. When you at last notice something, the condition might already be quite serious. A basic yearly exam, which includes a PSA test and, yes, a rectal exam by hand, is not just about finding illness. It is about keeping well. These are fast, life-saving steps that help spot any swelling or lumps well before they turn into a big trouble. I understand it feels awkward to discuss, but putting off that talk means losing the opportunity to step in soon. A trouble found early can usually be fixed with easy changes in daily habits. A trouble left alone can result in pills and operations. Do not hold off until the signs get too hard to bear. Looking after your health ahead of time is the wisest routine you can build. Make that doctor's visit. It is the top way to stay in good shape. Now, let us discuss the third habit, which is about a daily decision you make, eating too much red and processed meat. The research shows it plainly. Eating lots of red and processed meats, such as bacon and sausages, is closely connected to more swelling in the body and greater chances of prostate issues. The saturated fats and chemicals added during processing are the primary causes. For older people whose digestion is not as strong as it once was, this eating pattern can create a loop of swelling, putting on weight, and hormone disruptions that the prostate just cannot handle. But you don't need to stop enjoying what you like. The main thing is finding balance. Rather than viewing this as a limit, think of it as a chance to improve your health. Consider cutting back on red meat to just special times, once or twice each week. On the other days, discover the benefits of lean proteins. Fish is excellent for prostate health. Chicken works well too. And dishes with lentils or beans provide plenty of fiber that helps your digestion. Each healthy meal moves you closer to fewer issues and greater comfort. Begin today with a short walk. Tomorrow, replace a sweet drink with plain water. The next day, include more vegetables on your plate. Dropping just 5% of your body weight can bring real improvements. Keep in mind, fat around the middle isn't a mark of growing older. It's a mark of strain on your body's inner workings. When you tackle it, you're not only enhancing how you look, you're safeguarding your hormones and your prostate well-being. And lastly, the first habit, the one that most men ignore, and which really is the main reason that makes all the other 9 worse. Going through ongoing stress without handling it. Ponder that. Stress leads to poor eating choices. Stress leads to smoking. Stress leads to less sleep and more time sitting idle. It's the spark for almost every other harmful habit. In your body, steady stress releases cortisol, a hormone that causes swelling, tightens muscles in the pelvic area, and throws off your testosterone. It's the quiet foe operating out of sight, turning your prostate into an easy spot for trouble. Many of us, particularly men, hold on to stress like a proud symbol, but it's harming us from within. The encouraging part is that the answer is straightforward and right at hand. Begin today. Spend 10 minutes breathing deeply with no interruptions. Take a stroll outdoors in the fresh air. Reach out to a close friend. Make sure to get plenty of rest. These simple steps do not show weakness. They represent the greatest kind of inner power. Dealing with your worries is the strongest action you can choose, since it not only supports your prostate health, but also helps you improve your other daily routines more easily. It forms the base for a better, more peaceful, and easier way of living. We discussed the 10 routines that could be causing your prostate to grow larger in this session. Yet the main point, I hope you carry away from this talk, is not alarm. It is optimism. The optimism that comes from realizing you hold the reins. The optimism that it is still possible to make a difference. The optimism that steady small adjustments can bring about huge improvements. Do not settle for unease as something ordinary. Do not view tiredness as simply a sign of growing older. Your body can heal itself in amazing ways, but it requires the proper aids. And now you possess the information to begin. If this video moved you, assisted you, or made you reflect, don't hold it back alone. Please press the like button to show us that this material is helpful. Pass it on to a friend, a sibling, or someone dear to you who should listen to this. And if you can spare a minute, leave a comment here. Share what struck you the most, or suggest what subject you'd like me to discuss next. Your input helps form this community. If you'd like to assist this channel and back our goal of producing more material for men over 60, think about giving a modest contribution. Each amount aids in financing superior studies, enhancing our films, and contacting more men who require this knowledge. You're more than a watcher. You're part of a cause, and I'm thankful you're with us. As you leave, mention in the comments where you're watching from, your town, your nation. I go through all of them, and linking with you is very important. Remember to like, subscribe, look after yourself, and I'll meet you in the following video.